of EV Club. I'm Hiển, and I'm so happy and honored to be your Toastmaster of the day today. Before we begin, I kindly invite you to turn on your camera so we can connect better with eye contact, smile, and positive energy. To officially kick off our meeting, please welcome our club president, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn, to share the opening address. Yeah. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for welcoming me to have one of my final opening address about term. All right. So EVO Toastmaster Club is one of the Toastmaster Club in Vietnam and all over the world. We have more than 149 countries having Toastmaster nowadays. So it's getting a lot more popular now. Toastmaster International is a prestigious organization focusing on two qualities to develop. Number one is communication, and number two could be leadership. And at EVO, we treasure three other values: development. After everyone join Toastmaster at EVO, we hope that you learn something, apply to your own life and work. Number two, diversity with members from all over Vietnam and from abroad as well. We see things in multiple angles at EVOs. And last but not least, EVO would want to be the second home to everyone who is joining. If you have any talk, any questions, anything on your mind, you're welcome to be here and share with us and learn and grow with us. The special things about EVO is that we don't just say alone. We try to demonstrate through action. We organize meeting consistently every month. We have workshop, we have mini workshop, we have event like Spacecraft, and we have a very successful contest earlier as well. So a lot of things has come to our way and will arrive very soon in the near future for EVO. But most importantly, every year, a new term of EXCO would be starting in June. So unfortunately, the current term of EXCO is going to an end very soon. So we need new people to carry the torch of our EXCO of EVO spirit in the near future. So after this meeting, I will be sending a link of nomination for everyone in EVO, and everyone would be welcome to nominate yourself and or other people to new roles for new EXCO team in this coming years. So back to our team today. I would want to share a story. When I was 17, I stood in a quiet corner of my childhood yard and I hold a box full of things that I treasure. I have letters from my classmates. During the year-end party, they would write notes to me, and I did the same to them. I also have like some journals that I kept over the years and a lot of drawings that I had. So I love these things. But I decided that I set that box on fire because 2 weeks earlier, I joined a boarding school in Saigon, and I believe that I need to be an adult now. I want to be successful. I want to be a grown-up. So I feel that, okay, if I just like collect everything that I feel childish and set it on fire, then I will become an adult finally. That worked for me, actually. After that, I studied hard. I had a career. After graduation, I took on more and more responsibility at work. But now and then, sometimes I just wonder what happened to that child standing in the corner of the yard, setting everything on fire. what happened to him. 2 years ago, I joined Toastmasters, and it was one of the best decisions for me. But I joined for practical reason. I want to improve my communication skill, my leadership, and it went well. I become DPE and now president. But during a very hectic meeting many months ago at EDO for an EXCO meeting, and we had like a lot of overlapping voices, some clashing opinions. And I look around everyone in the EXCO meeting. I saw the nervousness, the anger, the awkward silence, the shyness. And I thought, what am I getting myself into? And I look around again, and suddenly I saw pieces of myself all over again. I saw that boy many years ago I left at the corner of my childhood yard. And I wonder, could it be that I am starting over everything again? Am I living a second chance at the moment? Have you ever felt that way? Have you felt that you are brought back to a version of yourself that you thought you was gone? Could it be that the second time would be when real story begins? Let's explore this theme of being second chance with this meeting today through stories and sharings from everyone in the meeting. So I officially announce that the meeting today starts right here, right now. Back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster 𝗦𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗡. Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas Minh Nguyễn, for the very opening and inspiring story. What a great way to start our meeting. And today, our theme is second, a very familiar word that we hear often in our daily life. So let me ask you, what's come to your mind when you hear the word second? Please type your answer in the chat box. Yeah. Open your mind, speak. What's come to your mind when you hear the word second? Huh. Choice away. Wow. Oh, wow. Life closure. As time is going second, short time, not first. Oh, I love everyone. Not first. Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's me, second cup of milk tea. Yeah. You know, when I think of the word second, it reminds me something deeper. Have you ever almost achieved something you really wanted? Almost won for place? Almost confessed your feelings? Almost took a chance but missed it? In those moments, we often say, I was so close. But maybe second place isn't lousy. It means you were right behind the top. And the second time is not a repeat. It's a comeback with more courage and clarity. Sometimes a second chance alive way of saying you're not done yet. Now, are you ready? Let's jump into the first part of our agenda. Each of our meeting had its own color, a special theme to inspire and challenge ourselves. Today, we will explore the theme together, and for the meeting to run smoothly, the support of key members is indispensable. We would like to introduce our key goal holder team today. Let's start with the first person, Tamer. The person who keeps track of the time, he will now explain the timing rule to us. Please welcome Toastmaster Jackson.
Good afternoon, everyone. And yes, I'm Jackson. Today I take the role timer. My responsibility to track the time for table topic, evaluator, and prepare speaker. I will use a color signal to indicate the time as follows. Green light indicate the minimum time helping us. Yellow color for the signal. 1 minute time remaining. The red color indicate for maximum time flow, and you have 30 seconds for finish the speed. Back to you, Judy.
Thank you, Thomas Station, for such a clear and lively introduction. Everyone, please keep an eye on his background, because if you accidentally go over time, his light will blink very quickly. And timer, please don't forget to raise your hand during the meeting to remind us on, okay? Yeah, next up, another important role that have us listen carefully and learn more from each speak, that is listener. Please welcome Thomas 𝗏𝗏𝗖𝗢𝗡 to say about his role today.
Hello everyone, and today I'm very happy when take a role listener. My job is to listen carefully throughout the meeting and take note. The interesting, the surprising, and memorable detail. And at the end of the meeting, I will add a few small questions to check if you are really focused to listening. This also a way to practice your memory and attention in communication. I hope everyone will listen carefully, and don't worry, I promise I won't ask too much questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Thomas 𝗏𝗏𝗖𝗢𝗡, for taking the listener role today. I hope you will bring us a lot of fun and interesting things you heard and at the end of the meeting. Yeah. And finally, the last person in our key role team, someone who have us speak better and use language more correctly. That's the grammarian. Please welcome Thomas 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
photographer around the world. I'm 𝗦𝗘𝗖𝐢𝐻. Today, I'm really proud to take on the role as grammarian. You can think of me like the language lover, language detective, or the silent superhero of the meeting. I do not speak much, but trust me, I hear everything. I believe that all of the speakers, deserve the second, not just the first chance, but the second chance to listen, to reflect, and grow. That's why I'm here to help you grow. I will cut all fantastic use of language. Anything you use and it's great, I will cut to note it down and have you grow with that. Of course, I also help you grow by spot some grammar mistake before they can escape unnoticed. So at grammarian, it's also my great honor to introduce to you the word of the day. It is a 7-letter adjective. It describes someone who's really pay attention, aware, be present, and thoughtful. It's an with letter L. It's an with letter L. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Master Hương-Ly, for.
Not done. I'm
sorry.
I'm asking people guess the word of the day, and I'm waiting for your response for the words of the day, right? So it starts with letter M, and it's end with letter L. It means someone who's really pay attention, be present, Just 7 letter adjective.
iPhone.
That's correct. Very great. Thank you, Harold. You actually is the hero of the meeting. I'm just waiting for a sound in the meeting, and yeah, and Harold had me. Thank you very much. That's the word of the day today. Mindful. It means fully conscious and present in the moment. For example, let's be mindful of how we use the second chance in our life. So as grammarian, I also will listen mindfully to your words, so word choice, or I catch grammar mistake. And at the end, I will share the quick report. So you can take a second look at how beautifully you spoken. So guys, let's be mindful of your language today, because every sentence deserves a second chance to shine. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah. Thank you so much, 𝗠𝗲𝗖𝗢𝗡, for your helpful notes about grammar. Let's all try to use language clearly and effective today. Once again, a big thank you to all our bro takers. With your support, we believe this meeting will be meaningful and memorable for everyone. Yeah. And now, without making you wait any longer, let's move on to very fun and exciting part of the meeting, the table topic session. This is where we practice impromptu speaking and quick thinking skill. Please welcome Toastmaster Hoàng Minh to the stage to lead this session.
Okay, all right, so let's start with the topic. So as we know, people, they love to become the best, and society tends to celebrate the winner. So what about the runner, the second best? Also, in Toastmaster meeting, every meeting we celebrate, we have a reward for a member who perform the best evaluation speed, the best prepared speed. Who's the runner-up? We don't know, right? So today we have the topic second. We don't know anything about the second best member in every meeting. So now this meeting we will know EVO to know what you don't know, okay? And so let's dive in this topic. But first thing first, timing rule. So I would like to invite our timer, Mr. Jackson, to say timing rule, to announce timing rule for this tip topic.
Hi, thank you, Toastmaster Minh thứ hai. I will now explain the timing rule for the table topic session. The first version will have 1 to 2 minutes for prepare the table topic session. I will use the timing should know as follow: green as 1 minute, yellow as 1 minute 30 seconds, and red 2 minutes. Then speaker must finish within 30 seconds after red light, mean no less than 2 minutes 30 seconds. Back to you, Toastmaster Minh thứ hai.
Thank you very much, our timer. So everybody is clear about the timing rule, right? So we have about 1 to 2 minutes, and don't be over 2 minutes 30 seconds. Don't be me, okay? So as we know, being in the second place can be regarded as an unappealing achievement, or even sometimes as a failure. But is that true? Let's see. So first, who wants to be the first person who's ready for the first question? Let me see your hand. No one? Okay, that means you're ready for a second question, right? Oh, we had a volunteer. Dr. T, please. Thank you. So the question for you, very simple. So please tell us something that you want to try the second time. Okay,
Something I want to
that you
try second time?
Yes.
Lose weight. You know, when I look into the mirror, I don't like what I see. I don't like how I feel. That's why I want to change. That's why I long to be beautiful. I started my weight loss journey at the age of 18. And after 14 years, do you know the result? I was still the same, without losing any weight. And I even gained more weight. And at a seminar, I found myself surrounded by beautiful women. If there had been a contest for the most overweight person at that seminar, I have won first prize. Standing there, I felt insecure. I felt unattractive. And I didn't dare to talk to anyone. I just wanted to go home to avoid the shame. And on that day, I made a promise. I must lose weight. I signed up for 2 weight loss programs, The Body You Deserve by Tony Robbins and Why Fit by Eric Edmonds. I spent around $700 US for that. So I invest money, so I have motivation to do it. And after 1 month, I lost 11.1 kilogram. Looking into the mirror, I was so proud of myself physically. Because of my winning. But let me tell you a truth that when you try to change, challenges will arise to stop you. And you know what happened? I gained weight again. And the second thing I want to try is to lose weight again. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Losing weight is always a long story. So, you know, in real life, when we try something, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not a big deal. It's not the end of this world, okay? If you fail, you try again, try and error. And thank you very much for your story. And just want to remind you again, please pay attention to our timer. Pay attention to him. And don't be over time, okay? All right. So we have a volunteer for the second question. Very good. It's made table topic master like me very easy to take this role, to have this role. Okay, our president. You ready?
Yeah.
Your question is, so let's say we don't succeed the first time. What should we do after an unwanted result? Okay, I say the question again. What should we do after an unwanted result?
Well, after I successfully interview for a job opportunity, for example, what I would do is to look back and reflect on my experience. What have happened? Did I try too hard? Which happen a lot of times. I tend to try too hard at interviews. Did I rehearse enough? Did I show my passion? Did I align everything I had with the value of the company and things like that? And for a long time, I think it's helped me a lot. It's helped me to learn and identify areas for me to improve. And I apply it the same ways with other situations in life as well. Like after a breakup, what did I do? I couldn't change other people, so I tend to focus on myself and try to improve instead. And over a long time, I sense that I put a lot of pressure on myself to win. I put so much into it that every time I lost on something, I feel like I was losing a piece of me. And it didn't feel very well. And the more I grow up, the more I feel that I had so much weight on my shoulder because of that. So right now, I have learned a new trick. Every time I lose something, I come second. I didn't get a new job opportunity. I failed at relationship. Did something that I didn't like. I didn't reflect on myself first. That can come later, but I would enjoy something that I like. Watch a book, go out, meet my friends, join Toastmaster, talk to you guys. I think, I don't know why, but that just make my life a lot happier. And when I'm happy, I can reflect on my journey even better later. Yeah. So if you fail on something, don't stress out too much. There'll always be a second chance in the future. So, but enjoy yourself first. Put yourself first. Thank you. Back to you, Hằng-Minh.
Wow, good. Wow, we're sharing. Yeah, I love that. I love your message. So the problem is not that the first unsuccessful attempt. The good thing is that how to overcome it, how we face it. Things happen, and the point is that how we face it, how we overcome it, and there's always a way and an opportunity for the second attempt. And I love that message. Very good. So now moving on to the third question, we also have a volunteer for this question. Wow, this role so easy. So such a corner. So we know that thing happens for a reason. When the first attempt didn't work, what does it mean? So the question for you, what can we learn from unsuccessful experience? Okay, the question again, what can we learn from unsuccessful experience?
Thank you for the question, Table Topic Master. Do you think that I always succeed in everything that I do? You know what? In around this time last year, I was running for something really big that I didn't try before. That was running for a leadership role called the division director for my district in Houston, Texas. And it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Do you know why? Of course, because Conan is the best. He can do everything. Like he's been a VPM, he's been president, he can do anything, even speechcraft and his upcoming DTM project. What he cannot do? No, that's not the kind of Conan who always succeed 100% of the time that you know. At that time, I didn't know what campaigning for a division director role is. There's so many rules I learned for the first time. And on that day, I found out that I was supposed to give a 2-minute speech. And you think 2-minute speech is a table topic question. But this 2-minute speech is actually the kind of speech that you prepare months in advance. And I prepare this hours in advance just by writing down my notes. Oh, he's gonna talk about, okay. And it was one of the worst speech I have given in my Toastmaster journey. I was so stern, I was looking so serious, and I lost in that race. So if I have a second chance, definitely that's a chance of me learning how to do things better, because I had an embarrassing and still a learning moment. Back to you, Mr. Tabletop Master.
Wow. Yeah, it's always funny to review an embarrassing moment. And you know what? Your courage always pays off. If you have the courage to look back your failure, you will always have a lesson, something that you can learn from that unsuccessful experience. And that's great. So for the next question, the fourth question, I really want to give this opportunity to a guest. So I don't know if I can have you, Chang. Can I welcome you to the stage?
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Can
Thank
you hear
you.
me, right? Okay.
Sorry, what do you
Can
say?
you hear me,
I
right?
didn't hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we didn't succeed the first time. It's over. So now, how can we make the second attempt more likely to be successful? Okay, the question again. How can we make the second attempt more likely to be successful?
Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Yeah, it's quite interesting question, a very difficult one, at least for me. So for me, right, actually the definition of success or not success in life is kind of in vague. Like I cannot figure out anything like I consider as unsuccessful. But there's one thing in my life that if I have a chance, I want to do much better than the first time. It is the university time. Because back then, when I was still was in the university, right, I was so naive. Like I actually don't know what I like. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I just close my eye and choose a random university and just go for it. And then after 4 years, and actually I don't know what I do after I graduated. And it's like just go with the flow. You don't have any direction. You kind of get lost in your life. And if really now I have another chance, if I can go back to my university again, I would like to like change the whole thing, change the whole process. I will figure out what I really like and what is my passion and try to utilize the valuable 4 years in my university. And before that, I will do my research like what is like my strength and my weakness is about. Because I believe that everyone will have their own strength, but you still haven't figured out what is your own yet. Yeah. So back to that. If I really have another opportunity, I will do so much better for the university journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for joining us in this type of topic. And the beautiful thing is that of giving another chance that we are back into the game with different attitude than the first time. We lesson learned and we had different attitude, better preparation, and to be more successful than the first time. That's great. And just one thing, as for guests, we really welcome you to our meeting. So it would be great if you can turn on your camera and really be present with us, be mindful with us in this meeting. So it's just okay. So the two last question number 5. Who's ready for this question? Yes. I always have the answer. So wonderful. Okay. So giving another chance is not always easy. The difference between the second attempt and first attempt is that we now have the fear of failure. So your question is how to find your courage for the second attempt. Okay, the question, how to find your courage.
Well, I remember the first time I host a workshop, and that was a workshop with 4 participants. I know that nothing will be good at the first time. So at that moment, I feel that, well, the result is not very good, but the point is I tried my best for my first time. And after that workshop, I need some days to calm down, to clear all the negative judgment for myself. I think that to have the courage to try it again, to try this for the second choice, for the second try, we need sometimes to take care of ourselves, to take care of our inner child, so that you will feel balanced and take it easy to give you a second chance and try it again. So my advice to you that if you have tried for the first time and you felt, just run away, go to anywhere to take care of your mental health, and then come back and try it again. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster, tabletop topic Toastmaster.
Great. Very good. Okay, it's great to hear that you finally overcome yourself and move on from the first failure, from the first time that you didn't succeed. And it's a good thing. So when we fail, the one who judges the most, who has the most negative feedback on our performance, is not someone else out there, it's ourselves. And when you overcome that, you overcome yourself, overcome the fear of failure. That's the big win in the second attempt. Beautiful. So we now at the last question. So I would like to invite, I'm gonna use my power now. I would like to invite our hero. Hero, I would like to invite you for this last question.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Okay. I think it might be challenging for you. The last question. So, what if we don't succeed the second time? Okay, question for you. What if we don't succeed the second time?
Every new second is a fresh beginning in our life. I'm mindful that I'm still breathing. It means I'm still surviving. It means I always get the second chance, as long as I really want to make it happen. So what if I didn't succeed? If I got the second chance, then I will question myself. The very first place before I make the efforts to try for the second time, I will ask myself, was that thing, the thing that I want to try the second time is worth trying? So I will go deeper inside myself to figure out the reasons, the big why I want to make it again after I failed the first time. What was my reason, my big why? I tried the first time, and if the question is, yes, I really want to make it happen, I really want to achieve it, I really want to get it, because it's what I truly desired, then I will have the best, I will work on my best, I will dedicate my time, my efforts, and do everything that I can do with my ability, my time, my resources to make it happen. And even if with all the efforts, I'm still fail, then I would have no regret, because I know that I did my best and I treasure the experience I make to try the second time. So thank you. Back to you, those table topic master.
Thank you very much for your wonderful message. Yes, I really agree with your point of view. So, everything happens for a reason. So we fail, we try again. The thing that really matters is that, is it worth trying? I love that message from you. Okay, so that is it. That's the end of the table topic session. So now I would like to invite our timer to give the timing report for our sixth table topic speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Minh and our speech. Now I timing report for table topic session. Dr. Thiết, 2 minutes 38 seconds, a little bit over time. Dr. Minh, 2 minutes 28 seconds. Dr. Conan, 2 minutes 21 seconds. Dr. Hải Anh, 1 minute 55 seconds. Dr. Hero, 2 minutes 14 seconds. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for your timing report. Very precise. Okay, so now we have the evaluation. So let's just be thankful for your participation in this session. So you will now have an evaluation from our two evaluators. The first one, Thomas Thơm, right? You will be...
Yes, it's me, the
okay.
art evaluator.
Okay, welcome you to the stage.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn, for introduction. And today I am so honored to be the evaluator for table topic section. It's such a long time I have been practice for this. First of all, I really love all three answers. You gave wonderful answers between the time limits. Now, so for Toastmaster Thiết, a little bit over time, but to me, all the answers are wonderful. You all share the personal stories related to the topic, and you engage your audience. And for the first person, Toastmaster Thiết, she got a question. There's something she wants to try the second time. And today I have to say that maybe Toastmaster Thiết, became her fan. She is one of my favorite speaker in EVO right now because of her positive energy and her humor. I think in our EVO, she's the one have a genius humor. Her speech always entertain all of us. And today, for her question, her answer, I thought that how in a short amount of time she can quickly develop a full speech with a full structure, open body, even have the climax and solution. Yes, it's very well organized. Maybe she transformed it from a prepared speech or something, or her skills become master. I really admire her skill to give this speech, and she performed that. He had a very good humor. I noticed two techniques. The first technique is to give a something we expected this way, but actually the result that way. For example, you said that after 15 years, trying to losing weight, we're thinking that after 15 years, maybe that person already lose some weight, but no, after pause a little bit, she said that I still the same. And the next number, 70 kilos, it's really wow up. So next time we can learn from her that we can put some specific number so that the audience can really easy to remember our story. For the part of improvement, I noticed that at the beginning when got this question, she gave the answer quite quickly, losing weight. Maybe she can wait a little bit and let the audience guess what's it about, what's the thing that she want to tell us by maybe have asking a question. Do you want to do really try something that you feel like imperfect about your body, something like that? And for the ending, I see that she has a little bit struggle with the ending by pause a little bit and thinking quite long time for the ending. So maybe next time she can try to think about the solution first, or the call to the action. Just a reason to try it again is just find enough motivation or something like that. In general, very well done speech, Toastmaster Thiết. Moving to the next person, is also a very experienced speaker. I don't know what else can say about Conan, because you are so experienced. You use a lot of technique into his speech by asking the question for the beginning, using the full. He also tell us a story with full context, and he thought about the time. He's trying to follow his target to become the director, area director or something. Sorry, I forgot the title. And his experience about his was not enough preparation for the racing, and he encouraged us that for the next time we need to have a better preparation. It's like a very good story. I feel that it's very good story for room of improvement. Because I noticed that he used a lot of question to engage audience in his speech. So from maybe in the end of the speech for closing, he also used the question to make a call to the action. For example, so how about you? How long time you spend for your prepared speech, for your next prepared speech, something like that. It will make your conclusion more powerful. Very well done speech, Toastmaster Conan. And for the last speaker, I haven't seen her before. Maybe it's the first time, or she's new member of EVO Toastmaster. However, today she got the question how to find courage for second attempt to try something again, and she gave the answer immediately. I don't know if she's new member or experienced, but yes, she looked like very experienced, right? After getting the question, she gave the answer, and she also have a story about this. She told about us at one time she need to facilitate a workshop, and it was not really good because I really love her quote. Nothing is good at the first time. She put a quote so that I think audience can easy to remember, especially some kind of quotes or idiom like that. And her story also beautiful because she also gave us a solution that we can spend time for ourselves. Just spend time, and after taking a few breaths, maybe we can have the courage again. So to me, it's relatable because I also feel the experience. And to me, it can be more stronger conclusion if she can relate it with her motivation. Instead of asking how to find courage, maybe she can ask herself at the beginning, what is the reason she keep continue doing? Maybe she will find a better message for this by thinking about the future, what a person you want to be, so that you can find a better call to the action or this kind of message for this one. But in general, it's very wonderful for very beginnings, type of topic, things like that. Yes, today I have 3 speakers and it's all well done. Thank you very much for listening for my evaluation. See you next time. Back to you, TMD.
Thank you very much, Pastor Thơm, for your insightful evaluation. I think it really helps upgrade our the performance of our speakers next time. So now, please welcome another evaluator, Pastor Thu Hiền.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Minh. Hello everyone, my name is Thu Hiền, and today I'm very honored to be the table topic evaluator. I will evaluate some event speeches from table topic speaker. Last time I registered at the table topic master, and today I am on table topic evaluator. And I think that is a very interesting role. Last time I am the one who challenged the speaker, and today I'm the one who put myself on other speaker's shoe and try to figure out what they good and what they improve. That is really interesting experience. And now I will jump directly to the second table topic speaker is Toastmaster Minh. I think that you are very experienced speaker. Last time when I give you a question, I think it's a difficult question, and today it also a difficult question too. But the way you answer is very directly to the question, and you specify your question into a situation. In this case, is your interview, and I think that you always like manage the question, and finally you always give the audience the message, the valuable message for the question, and I think that your answer is very like a creative approach. When we like face to the failure, and you have the like different approach that in the past you will like put a lot of pressure on your shoulder, and you know, after that you like go over it, and like you keep moving, but after that you find another way to make it better, that you will like enjoy the moment in life, enjoy many activity, and after that you will reflect yourself better. And I think it's the like valuable way, and it's useful for the audience. And I only have one humble recommendation for you, that you are very good at you know, manage the content, but if you like you can be like mindful more about the performance, like you use more facial expression and body language. It will make your speech like more lively and more attractive. Yeah, and we move to the second speaker. Our guest Chang. I don't know if it's the first time you present a speech or not, but I think that your answer is very well. You answer it very fluently and very smoothly. You share your example that you make like wrong decision in the past when you choose the university, and I think that is relevant to many people, including me. Like in the past, I also have no direction to choose which university I like, and after that, sometimes I feel regret about my decision. And you have the lesson for the audience is that we should like research very thoroughly before we make an important decision. Yeah, and I think that if you can make it more clearly, that you give like clear message, and also call to the action, it will be better. I think that for the first time you do it very well. And the last speaker is 𝗂𝗲𝗂𝘁𝗄, and he had a very difficult question, that what if we don't succeed for the second time? If I was him, I will feel confused and I don't know how to answer it, but he's very confident, and he faced directly to the difficult question. And I also think that his answer is very creative, and normally people will like try again after the second failure, but he had the very wise decision that he will think that is it worthy for him to try another time. He will like question himself a lot before he take the action. If the answer is yes, he will try his best, dedicated, and make it success again. And if it's not success, he will never regret. And I think that is very good answer. And I only have a small recommendation for him, that he can like summarize his speech like 3 steps to face to the second failure, that we will take a step back to think that it worthy or not, then we try our best and no regret. And I think that it will give the speech like a conclusion. Yeah, That's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your evaluation. So the last thing I want to say to wrap up this table topic session is that it's okay to be unsuccessful first time or second time. It's okay, it's normal, it happens, it's very often. So learn a lesson, focus, focus on the present, be mindful, I said mindful, Marian, and move on with no regret. And that's it. Thank you for joining me, and back to you, Tildy.
Thank you to our table topic master and on the phrase Toastmaster and guest Chang for your impressive and inspiring answer. You truly brought them to life. And thank you, Toastmaster Thơm and Thu Hinh, for your thoughtful, clearly, and detailed feedback. With your tips, our second try will definitely be better. Yeah. And now let's all turn on our camera to take a photo together and capture this memorable moment. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So hello everyone. Can we all turn on our camera and say cheese so that we can save this beautiful memory? All right. So cheese, everyone. All right. So let's try another pose. Let's try one more pose. Perhaps a heart or something. All right. All right. Thank you so much for staying with us and joining our meeting today. So today we have a few guests. Can we speak to our guest Trang first? Can you share a little bit about yourself and how do you know about EVO?
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, we can hear
Because
you.
my background is a bit noisy. Sorry about that. Actually, I know Như and I know forgot the name. Sorry. What's the name? Như?
Ambika.
Yeah, sorry. I
Ambika.
know Ambika. Sorry. So I really bad at the name. So I know Như and Ambika. Then she's invited me to this meeting today, and unfortunately, she's not here today.
Mm.
Mm.
Ambika is our past president and Tâm Như is our VPE at the moment. And we welcome you to EVO. May I know like how do you feel so far? Is this your first time going to a Toastmaster club meeting?
This is not the first time, but I'm not the regular Toastmaster. Yeah, so it's quite a long time coming back and show you guys. Yeah, but this is the first time for EVO. Yeah,
I see.
the sessions were quite nice, even though it's weekend. So everyone is so it's so ready on time. Everything's was smooth and organized. Can say that.
Thank you. We look forward to see you many times more at EDO. And if you are interested in anything about Toastmaster, feel free to reach out to us. Yeah, thank you for joining. I see in our group chat, we also have guests, Minh Hiền, right? Can we speak to you for a moment? Minh Hiền. Wow, someone just out. We also have our guest Minh over here. Can we speak to our guest Minh? All right. Okay. So perhaps like Minh and Minh Hiền is not available at the moment. So let's save some time and go back to our meeting. Yeah, to speak up with the rest of our agenda. Yeah. But welcome all of the guests to ETO. Oh, we have Toastmaster Hiền, Habu as well. Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome you always to EVO. Yeah. All right, so let's get back to our agenda. I hand over to our Toastmaster of the day, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Yeah. Oh, our Toastmaster of the day.
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry.
Right.
Okay. Now let's continue with the second starting part of meeting, the repair speeches session. In this part, our speaker will deliver speeches they have carefully prepared in advance by on to master pathway project. Each speech has a specific goal and is followed by a valuable evolution from our experienced members. Yeah, and let's welcome Evolutor 1 to introduce the speak objective, and our first speaker is Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and this speak is part of level 3 elective project 2. Please welcome Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the Evolutor, to share the speak objective.
Some speech inform, some speech entertain, but the best one can inspire. That's exactly what we are about to experience in some next minute. Today we will listen to a speech from Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, follow the pathway, presentation mastery. Level 3 elective project 2 inspires the audience with a very, very inspiring title. And this speech will invite us to reflect, to feel, and maybe to take action. So take a deep breath, open your hearts, listen mindfully to our very hardworking, gorgeous, thoughtful lady, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Sorry. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster today.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now let's give a warm welcome to Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with the speech title, The Day to Change Enable Tomorrow. The Day to Change Enable Tomorrow. Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
I tell about the time rule for
Oh my God.
the speaker. A speaker, we have 5 to 7 minutes for our speech. I always raise my hand. Please see me. When I put the green light at the 5 minutes, the yellow light at the 6 minutes, the red light at the 7 minutes, and you have 30 seconds for complete your speech. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Thamba. I'm ready to be overtime. Have you ever been magnetically attracted to someone? I'm not talking about inner beauty, but rather the first thing that catches our eyes, the body. When I look at someone, my first impression is their body. I wonder, why do they have such a beautiful hourglass figure? Why mine is shaped like a square? I felt insecure. When I look into the mirror, I don't like what I see. I don't like what I feel. That's why I want to change. That's why I long to be beautiful. Because as the human being, I want to live at the best version of myself. I still remember I started my weight loss journey at the age of 18. At that time, I weighed 50 kilograms and was 1.52 meter tall. On that journey, the first challenge I had to face was procrastination. Whenever I felt pressure by work, a little voice whispered in my head, "Eat to have energy to work." Yeah, it made sense. Just eat for now, lose weight when you have free time. But when I finally have free time, I thought the moment to lose weight has arrived. That's when I had to face the next challenge, the temptation of delicious food. Every time I see something tasty, a little voice whisper in my head, "Come on, you work hard today. Treat yourself a little." Again, it makes sense. Okay, eat today, lose weight tomorrow. But that tomorrow never came because there was always something delicious waiting for me the next day. So the mantra, "eat today, lose weight tomorrow," keep replaying in my head, turning into "eat today and eat again tomorrow." But I was still very determined and persistent. And you already know what, after 14 years, I was still the same. Without losing any weight, and I even gained 5.6 kilograms. I still remember when I attended an investment seminar. I found myself surrounded by beautiful women. Standing there, I felt insecure. I didn't dare to talk to anyone. I just wanted to go home to avoid the shame. And that day, I realized beautiful is very important. Many people told me that looks don't matter. What truly matters is a beautiful soul. But I think it is an excuse I use to justify my own lack of self-discipline. That day, I came home and start over again. So I signed up for 2 weight loss programs, The Body You Deserve by Tony Robbins and Why Fit by Eric Adams. I also joined a group where I reported my weight and food intake daily. I set a goal. I wouldn't stop until I reached 45 kilograms. When I felt tired from work, a little voice whispered again in my head, "Eat to have energy to work." It sounded familiar, but this time I didn't let it win. I responded, "Beauty is the #1 priority. Everything else can wait." Every day, I run on the treadmill at the gym to burn 500 kilocalories, avoided carbohydrates, and skipped dinner. Every time I crave for food, the tempting voice whispered again, "Come on, you work hard today. Treat yourself a little." I knew it was the trap trying to pull me back my old habit, but this time I didn't give in. I replied, "Nothing tastes as good as thin feel." And after 1 month, I lost 11.1 kilograms from 55.6 to 44.5. Standing in front of the mirror, I smiled broadly. I was so proud of myself because of my physical transformation. It was incredibly emotional because for the first time, I had accomplished something I thought was difficult before. Do you know, when I look back, what I have learned? I have learned inside of us, there are always 2 versions, the old you and the new you. The old you clings to their old habit, procrastinate, and says, "Do it tomorrow." The new you represents the person you long to be, is determined, and says, "Your goal is #1 priority." Have you ever noticed that 2 voices within you? Think about it. Do you have any goal that you have been procrastinating? I know that feeling. I know what it's like to want to achieve something but face challenges. Because inside of us, there are always two voices. The old you pull you back to the comfort zone. The new you push you toward your goal. The voice you choose to follow will shape the person you become. If you find yourself constantly procrastinating and returning to the starting point, it means that you are following the voice of the old you. No matter how hard the situation is, life always gives you the power to choose change today or tomorrow. Whatever you choose, remember that the day to change is never tomorrow. And you already know that I gain weight again. Winning once doesn't mean winning forever. But I know one thing for sure. I will not give up. I will keep fighting my new me every day. Because I believe that if I can do it once, I can do it again. Do you think that I can do it again? Let's see in the next 3 months to compare the result together. Back to Theody.
Thank you, Toastmaster 𝗲𝗎 for a powerful and inspiring message. And I must say, the way you look down and whisper your work is not only creative, but also so cute. Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster 𝗲𝗎. And now, yeah, let's invite Evolutor to introduce the second speaker. The second speaker is from Toastmaster 𝗲𝗎, working on level 1, project 4. Please welcome Toastmaster Hải Anh, the evaluator, to set the objective.
Hello, everyone. Today, we will hear a very special story from Toastmaster 𝗲𝗎 about her journey. And this speech is follow the pathway evaluation and feedback level 1 project 4. The speech has the title Close Your Eyes to See More Clearly. And Toastmaster 𝗲𝗎 told me that in this speech, she wants to focus on the vocal variety. So now I'm ready to close my eyes to see her speech more clearly. Back to you, Theody.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Hải Anh. Please welcome Toastmaster Hiển Nguyên with the speech title, Close Your Eyes to See More Clearly. Close your eyes to see more clearly, Toastmaster Thiện Uyên.
Hello, everyone. To start my speech, I have a little challenge for everyone, and I have 2 notes for everyone in here. Firstly, please close your eyes for 20 seconds. And while closing your eyes, if you hear anything, you try to keep your eyes tightly. Are you ready? Yeah, we start. Everyone can open your eyes. How do you feel? And there is anyone in here know this sound? What is it? And if you know this sound, what is this? You can comment in the chat box. Yeah. And the result, this sounds is the bravery machine. And that's the reason why I would like to share about my journey today. I remember correctly, at the end of the 2022, when I had some unclear symptoms and I didn't pay attention to them. And because I have many reasons, I was busy with the deadline. And one day, when the symptoms clear and start to affect my life after just one night, and the next morning, when I woke up, suddenly, pop, I hear pop sound in my head, and then my left hand feel very hard, and like habit, I looking for the glasses and open the door. You know, everything in front of me become unclear and bright, just like my future at the time. And I still try go to the school and repair my lesson in the laptops, but you know, clear as eye that didn't follow me to do anything. So I decided go to the hospital, and the doctor said that I had a headache because pressure and stress. So I took the medicine, but it didn't get better. So I decided go to the hospital again and ask for the MRI machine for my head. And that's where the first time I have to MRI machine. Yeah, I feel so strange, just like everyone else, because I just know MRI through books. Yeah, so I change my clothes, put away the glasses, phone, gently, and I walk into the MRI room alone. And I remember MRI room so cold. And I lie down with the arms and lay straight. The doctor give me the blankets on me and cover my eye, give me the headphone, and the MRI bed slowly move to in the machine. Yeah, and I feel so scared. My heart beats faster, and I feel hard to breathe. And when I close my eyes, those loud sounds start and keep going non-stop 15 minutes. And in the first few minutes, when I close my eyes, I can see the blood pressure in the left eye, like a maze. And 10 minutes later, machine stopped, and the doctor opened the door, come into the room and say that I need to inject contrast drug because they suspect the tumor in my head. Yeah, you know, when I hear that, what I could do at the moment, right? I cried. It's simple, and I remember the doctor took quite a long time to calm me down, and I continued to the machine again about 10 minutes. And during second time, I thought a lot. I thought about myself, my career, my parents, my friends. But the strongest feeling I had is regret. I regret because at the moment I hadn't done anything about my dream yet. I hadn't finished master degree, but I already had to face the health problem just like, and everything was unfinished. And I started through treatment journey, and it was the meaningful for me. And during the treatment, I learned two lessons. Firstly, when I remember when I come back home to treatment, when I open my mother phones, I see many videos of me when I wrote, when I read book, when I sat alone, and especially when I sleep with my mother, I see she looks at me and she cries, and I know that she loves me very much. So I realized that when I scare one part, my parents scare 10th part. When I said one part, my parents care 10 part, and I need anything in the life. But what my parents need most is only my help. So I learned to live not only for myself, but also for my parents. And the lesson too, I did anything with all my heart, even it's the mostly thing, because I don't want to have a regret. Thank you for listening.
Rất calm and thoughtful speech. Thank you, Master 𝗂𝗖𝗓 for reminding us that sometimes we need to pause and replace in order to truly see what we need. Yeah, thank you, Master 𝗂𝗓𝗓. Let's move on to our third speak. Please welcome Master Hero to set the objective of the next speak from Master 𝗂𝗓𝗓𝗏, who is also working on level 1 project 4.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. Hello, everyone, especially Toastmaster 𝗂𝗓𝗏. It has been very long time. I don't remember when was the last time am your evaluator, but it's my great honor to be your evaluator. This afternoon, the purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster 𝗂𝗓𝗏 to present her speech and receive feedback. So I can't wait to hear your speech, A Letter to Nowhere. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, thank you, Master Hero. Now, please welcome Master 𝗂𝗓𝗏 with the speech title, A Letter to Nowhere. A Letter to Nowhere, Master 𝗂𝗓𝗏.
Thank you, Madam TMD. Now, our names is a special part of us. And in our last meeting, Toastmaster Min has helped us to decoding his name for us. So I found it as an inspiration to decode my name as well. So speaking about names, there's quite of us sitting here. Choose a different Toastmaster name. So here we have Toastmaster Hero, we have Toastmaster Ambika, we have Toastmaster Jackson, we have Toastmaster 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. Of course, you guys know my name. But if you were to know me a couple of years ago, you will also know that I have another Toastmaster name, which is 𝗂𝗓𝗏𝗏. It's not new, it's new. Now, 𝗂𝗓𝗏𝗏 sound very Thai. Well, it's not because that Thai people and foreigners cannot properly say my name, the word new, right? So that I choose 𝗂𝗓𝗏𝗏 for them to easy pronounce it. So actually, this name was given to me because at that point, I have a best friend in Toastmaster. And her name is Bảo Ngọc, but she had another Toastmaster name, which is Toastmaster Banu. So here is a picture of us. So if you were to know me and Banu at that point, you would know that we had a whole history together in Toastmaster. So in our first year joining, we practiced table topic together for the table topic contest. And eventually we won the first place and second place division round. In our second year, we run the education departments together, creating workshop and training for the kids. And in our third year, well, it's starting time to study, stop doing club work. In our third year, we running deadline in school together. And third year going on, I thought this would be forever. I finally found a friend that I could call a best friend. In our fourth year, unfortunately, we run away from each other. So I don't know about manhood or boyshood, but in girlhood, you tell your best friend everything. And I literally means everything. They know who you like. You tell each other about schoolwork, club work, and also about love work. Who are you having a crush on? How's the process? Blah, blah, blah. They know your mood for the day. They know your wish for the night. They's the one who know what you wish to do for your career, or who do you want it to meet. And although Banu keep all of my secret, like things that I never tell people, we keep each other company in secret as well. But there's one slight problem. When you tell your friends too much about something or someone, they tend to take action on it. And there is this one memorable incident that I had with Banu, revolving about a boy who I had a huge crush in 2022. So the stories go like this. She set up a date for me and the boy, but here's the fun part, without my acknowledgement. So she only told me that on the date it's happened. What? I remember vividly on that day, I was having a new haircut. And you know what's the kind of problem when you get a new haircut? It's tend to go shorter than you intended it would be. So I remember that I had a fringe, like a cut in my bangs. I tell the hairdresser, oh, this is too long. You should go a little bit more. A little bit more. Turned out horrible. So I have the problem with a new haircut. But that's not enough. On that day, I also have my period. I'm suffering from menstruation. And if you were a girl and you're having a new haircut and you're suffering from period, you know it's a deadly combo. I don't really have to tell you the result of that date. You guys can take a guess from it. So after 4 years, the time I graduated from school was also the time that I graduated from this relationship with Banu. Sadly, time is something that I could not beat. I could beat table topic. I could beat deadline in school, but I cannot beat the power of time. We grow up and then we outgrow somebody. So Banu was the second chance that I never took in life. But you guys know what? What is stopping us from getting that second chance? I look around, and I found that it was my ego. The ego to actually open up and saying things and fixing things. We cannot beat time, everybody, but we can surely beat our ego to give us that second chance, to give somebody the second chance, to have a fresh start with them all over again. Although now I couldn't quite go back in time to see her again, but I hope this letter to nowhere can be my second chance to say thank you to her. I am forever grateful to have you in my life with me. I was once loved you, and I was once loved by you. And I'm happy that we meet. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Master Tao for such a lively and humorous speech. That letter might not have an address, but it truly found its way into all of our hearts. Your energy, your emotion, and your message, everything was so interesting. Yeah, thank you for sharing with us. And now let's hear from Evaluator 4. Please welcome Master 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who will introduce the final speech.
For Conan's speech today is not based in pathway, but it's free speech. For this project, he's trying to put a sample, then a small demonstration of a bigger speech that he's gonna do somewhere else. But for today, for the 7 minutes today, he wanted to test the energy level and also the vocal variety, the technique, so he can apply into the speech. The problem is right now is my 3 a.m. energy level, trying to evaluate his 2 a.m. energy level. So let's see how it goes. Okay, back to you.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And now the final speaker, Toastmaster Conan, with the speech title, Three Voices, One Classroom, Designing Culturally Inclusive Spaces. 3 Voices, One Classroom, Designing Culturally Inclusive Spaces. Toastmaster Conan.
I know what you're thinking. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Why is Conan dressing up in a suit, right? Wearing a tie, is he trying to boost up his Tinder profile in this meeting? No, no, no. I'm here to present to you my presentation I'm gonna give at the conference in Nevada that I'm gonna attend in the next 2 weeks as a part of my program at the University of Houston in attending this program. And my topic is about 3 voices in one classroom, designing culturally inclusive spaces. And to give you a background, I have 2 more partners gonna speak with me, and some of their parts I'm gonna try to use to practice for today to practice my vocal variety. As you see, I've been trying throughout this meeting to make my speech more engaging in next 2 weeks. And we're gonna go over the 2 first things today. First is the icebreaker and the first perspective in our presentation. So first, as an icebreaker, it's almost like a mini table topics right now. Now, what is the story behind your name? Yes, kind of like Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 pyramid speech again. What is the story behind your name? Am I gonna ask Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? I don't know what's a Twinkie mean. What's the story behind your name?
You are inviting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Twinkie is like I got the inspiration. It's like the twinkle twinkle little star on the sky. I think all of us have a star inside of us. It's just waiting for the right environment to shine like the star. So I hope that I can shine like star and inspire others to shine. Yeah. It's the meaning.
Yes, definitely. You are a star in our EVO's heart in everything that you do, I would say. Thank you so much for your sharing. And why am I doing this? What's the significance behind our name? Because it's a part of our identity in understanding how we are in the classroom. Imagine in the classroom full of Americans, students. Some are born in America, but their heritage is from, let's say, Mexico, from European countries, from African backgrounds. Some are Asians, look like me in the classroom. So our name is a part of that identity. And it helps us to understand more of the students from different backgrounds and building relationships in classrooms. So now I'm going to present the one perspective of a kind of student you may encounter in an American classroom is the life of an soon-to-be American, but now an immigrant. As you know me, I was born in a little country in the Southeast Asian region called Vietnam. I came here when I was 14 years old, and then up until now, I have attended U.S. high school, community college, and university here, marking my 8th year now at the land of the American dream. And you know, I really struggle with English, with cultural differences, and at the same time, with homesick of my own country as well. In a classroom, you may see that on my first day at the American classroom, it was a day in an English class. I was there very early, 8 a.m. in the morning, walked in the office with my aunt. Present in front of me are the 2 and 3 officers at the office, at which they are speaking like a foreign language, like an alien language that I could hear some speaks, like some words I really cannot comprehend what they are talking about. And after going through all of those mess, the worst part is knowing that I'm gonna go to my first class ever in American classroom called English class. Walked in was a beautiful Korean American teacher. She helped me sit down, and then I don't know if she was speaking Korean or speaking English, and it was a foreign language. I didn't know what is going on. And apparently, she was asking me to come up on the board to do an exercise, like the grammar exercise we have in Vietnamese classroom. But I didn't know what even she was talking to me. Therefore, I just completely ignored her instructions, and she figured. This is the kind of student that you may encounter in an American classroom, because my background, I came from a very collectivist society where families are the core of our identity. We really do everything with our community. We try to respect our family cultures, our family traditions, and I have a very memorization-based education as well. And that sums up my short presentation for my conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, 𝗏𝗲𝗁, for such a deep and eye-opening speech. From your thoughtful message to your well and repair outfit and background, everything. So, your care and professional. Yeah, you truly brought the topic to life in a powerful way. Yeah, and once again, thank you to all our amazing speakers. Let's now invite your timer, Master Jackson, to give the timing report.
Hi, 𝗏𝗧𝗖𝗢, you can see me? About the timing debate speaking, 𝗏𝗧𝗖𝗢, take 8 minutes of the time a little bit. 𝗏𝗲𝗁, 7 minutes 3 seconds. 𝗏𝗲𝗁, 7 minutes 16 seconds. And 𝗏𝗲𝗁, 7 minutes 23 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, Tilly.
Thank you, Thomas, the question. And the voting link has been sent to the chat box. You will have 30 seconds to vote for speakers that were the most inspiring, impressive, and unforgettable for you today. Yeah. Let's give a big round of applause to all our wonderful speakers. And now we will take a short 5 minutes break. Please relax, get or connect with each other. Yeah. We will break soon for the evolution session.
I'm saying you look serious. Smile more. You look so serious. Conan, you feel sleepy now?
No, I have almost 2 hours nap before. I'm still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, again. Anh Minh ơi.
Wow, it's nice. It's our theme song.
It's created by AI. Oh my God. It was a human song.
It's a human song created by AI. Mm. So how is everyone doing now?
Who is Pochi Nguyễn? I'm so curious. Who is Pochi?
Minh.
Who is
I-
Minh? We
I-
have enough Minh in this club. We don't need
I think
more
that
Minh.
I think that's why she changed to Buchi.
Hello, Pochi. If you are a guest, please show us your face.
I have a private message for everyone. Remember to check.
No. No. Don't give me more deadline. I want to go to sleep.
Is there like a side person for each person?
Is it 5 minutes already? Timer, do you count time?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Me.
Yeah. Now let's move on to the evolution session. Evolution session where prepared speaker receive helpful feedback. This is a special time where each speaker get honest and caring feedback that help them grow stronger and better in their next speeches. That's why evaluator are like companion friends. They listen carefully and give fair and constructive feedback. But first, let's invite Toastmaster Jackson, our timer, to remind us of the time rules for this session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hiển-Lê. About the evaluators session, we got 2 to 3 minutes. With 2 minutes, I guess I put green color, 2 minutes 30 seconds yellow color, and 3 minutes red color. Then you have 30 seconds for complete your elevator. Thank you.
Please write the timing signal on the screen shared by Jason so we are stay on time with our evolutions. And now let's welcome our first evolutor for the Speak the Day to Change Enable Tomorrow by Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Please welcome Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Today, I feel like I wasn't just listening to a speech, but I was watching a short film full of emotion, honesty, and beautiful moments. What impressed me the most was how authentic she was. Like she in front of so many people, and she dared to share something very personal, her insecurity. That kind of honesty is not easy, guys. It's not easy to share something make you insecure. That also make the whole speech really powerful and unforgettable to me. What I love more about Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is she didn't just only talk, but she always connect with the audience. She asked the question throughout the speech. She make her think and reflect constantly. So that is not just public speaking, but it's a real heart-to-heart communications. And do you remember her voice? Her vocal variety was really amazing. Like she used that, it's like an instrument. Sometimes it's very soft, like the whisper. Come on, treat yourself. Sometimes it's fast and energy. It's today, it's tomorrow. The change in the speed and tone keep me fully engaged. She knew exactly how to play with silence and sound. Last but not least, I love the way she always stood confidently in front of the camera. As always, she really owned the stage and delivered a meaningful message. The challenge to show her progress and change herself. By the end, I feel like I was watching a movie, a story that was emotional, exciting, and made me curious about the ends. Ends, guys, do you remember about the purpose of the speech? The purpose of the speech is to inspire the audience. So Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, after hearing story, what action do you want the audience do immediately or do right now? Like should they come follow a healthier life, or should they follow their dream without giving up? Think about an action the audience can do immediately. Think about that. That strong call to action will turn the message into movement. And finally, the title, The Day to Change is Never Tomorrow. What a very powerful and beautiful title. But I only hear it at the very end of the speech. I wish she repeated it more and more throughout the speech. It couldn't be more even powerful and memorable. Make the speech become, make the title become a speech signature. So today, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 really honest. She was confident in performance and charming in her voice. Just add a stronger call to actions and repeat the key message more. Her speech will inspire and resonate with the audience even more powerfully. Back to you, Toastmaster today.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, for your clear and thoughtful evaluation. You not only highlight the strength, but also gently create useful suggestions. Yeah. Next up, let's welcome Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. who will evaluate the speech. Close your eye to see more clearly by Toastmaster Thiện Uyên.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Thiện Uyên, for the speech. In general, I think this is a touching and meaningful story about life priorities when facing health problem. I remember two special moments in your story. It is the moment your body was stuck in the MRI machine, and the moment when you talking with your mom, and your mom said that everything she wants is that you are healthy. That your story is very touched, and I feel so you are so inspiring. In general, I think you delivered a good speech with a clear structure. You had a creative opening activity where you asked participants to close their eyes and hear the TikTok clock sound. Yeah. The thing is, I didn't see much interaction from audiences. Maybe they didn't understand thoroughly your activity, so I didn't see the responses when you ask the question, what you hear, what the sound. Yeah. So next time maybe you should take it slowly for this opening so that everyone can understand and respond to you. And about your tone and voice, yeah, you have a clear tone and voice so that everyone can easily follow you and understand you. I think next time you can do better in the speed and tone to express your feelings and emotions better, especially for some touch, uh, for some of the touch moment. For example, the moment you talk with your mom, you can say slower and softer to deliver the feeling at that moment, uh, so that people can feel you more, can feel your emotion at that time. Yeah. So in general, congratulations to your speech. Back to you, TOD.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Hải Anh, for your deep and heartfelt feedback. And moving on, let's welcome Toastmaster Hero, who will evaluate the speech A Letter to Nowhere by Toastmaster Tâm Nhị.
Thank you. Today I had the pleasure of listening to Tâm Nhị's speech, A Letter to Nowhere, and I must say that it was a deeply thought-provoking and emotionally resonant. What stood out the most for me is Tâm Nhị's vocal varieties. Her vocal variety went amazingly well, with a lively tone of voice, uplifting beats, and intentional pacing. With that, it has really helped to keep the audience engagement throughout her speech. And this also one of the things that I admire most in Toastmaster Tâm Nhị performance. And the second thing that I love in Tâm Nhị speak was the message. I really love the message. It's really meaningful when she mentioned about the ego, and it's well aligned with the theme of our today meeting is about a second chance. And the core message, sometimes our ego, our high ego, is prevent us and it take away our meaningful relationship in our life. Her body language, all the hand gestures is well aligned with the content of her speech, and she bring her speech really to the life. All the story was authentic and unique to only her. So with that is make the audience really feel the story and feel her. If I could offer one suggestion for Tâm Nhị, I think is about it would be better if you could slightly clarify your central message earlier in your speech, because while the metaphor of a letter to nowhere was intriguing, I were unsure for a moment where the nowhere represented. So a clearer hint in the opening would have you anchor the audience attention better. And since you are in persuasive influence pathway, so another potential growth for you is that if you could add one psychological insight about the ego, because it's in relation to human characteristic. So if you could add some facts, some evidence, or some research to back up for that point, I believe it would make your speech more reliable and enhance the speech credibility. So all in all, I love your speech. I love the way you deliver your speech, the message, and pay more attention on the pathway that you are in, which is persuasive influence. So try to add the data, the fact, the research to back up all the speech in the future, that you could learn the most out of this pathway. And I can't wait to listen to more from you. A letter to nowhere, and maybe perhaps next time a letter to somewhere. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hero. The review is both professional and very sincere. The review have everyone better understand the speaker efforts. Yes, thank you. And last but not least, please welcome Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗁, who will evaluate the speak. 3 voices, 1 classroom, designing culturally inclusive spaces by Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗁.
Since the Toastmaster Conan requests that this is going to be strict, this is going to be very strict, based on 2 criteria, vocal variety and energy level. The first one is vocal variety. I noticed that Toastmaster Conan has some improvement in the intonations. That means he added more going up, going down in his general tone of voice, and which is a good thing. He also added pacing and pausing. That was also a good thing. But I also noticed one bad habit from Toastmaster Conan is upspeaking. So upspeaking is when you end a sentence in a high tone, like a question, even though you're not intending to ask a question. So for example, when you introduce your name, my name is, so you can say, my name is Conan, for example. But for upspeaking, you say, my name is Conan. So you're not intending to ask people, the listener, your name. But when you raise your voice at the end, it makes people feel that you're asking them the question. And it makes them feel that you're not very sure of what you're saying. You're doubting yourself. You're insecure. So I want, if this is a speech that you're going to do in the conference, real conference next week, Conan, I advise you to get rid of upspeaking. Be more confident. That's your name, right? Don't be tào lao like mình second, mình thứ hai, vớ vẩn, right? Yes, so upspeaking, get rid of it. Now, for the second part, energy level. First part was very good. You managed to grab the attention from the audience with questions. But then you start to lose the attention when you went into the details. Now, I won't say that to cut down the details since that's your life story, but what you could do is break down those details, small details, and then ask a relatable question and then more details later. It helps while the audience has room to breathe between the details that you're trying to bomb them with. But one thing that's a very bad habit of you, Conan, is your eye contact. You're looking all around to try to look for the detail to say. It makes you, again, very insecure, very unsure of yourself. I want you to get rid of that. Eye level always on the audience. Eye level. And if you did prepare that very carefully, the eye level and the eye contact and the voice just make you seems like you're not make a disservice to yourself. So I want you to get rid of the up speaking and also the eye looking around. Okay, back to you. Those are 7 days.
Thank you, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏 your detailed and inspiring feedback. Help everyone understand more meaningful message about cultural diversity that Toastmaster Gunnar said. Yeah. And thank you to all our evaluators for your time and effort in giving such valuable feedback. And now let's invite our timer, Toastmaster Jackson, to report the time for each evolution.
Thank you, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏. About the timing report for evaluator, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏, 3 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Hải Anh, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Hero, 3 minutes 30 seconds. And Toastmaster Bảo, 3 minutes 10 seconds. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jackson. Voting link has been sent in chat box. You will have 30 seconds to vote your favorite evaluator. And now it's time to hear from our amazing team members, the ones who have been behind the scenes to make this meeting run smoothly. Please welcome Toastmaster Đinh Sang to the stage to say what he observed and noticed throughout today's sessions.
Thank you, TOD. Hello, everyone. I'm come back. At a raw meet app at the beginning of this session. Now, this is my time to play my role. I have been alternatively record the interesting and unique detail that everyone here shared. And now, let's all enjoy the memory test. Whoever remember correctly will receive a big round of applause. The first question. Mr. Minh, our president, he told the story of his childhood. How old was he that year? And I see a answer in the chat box.
Let's open our mic, everyone, and just like speaking to the screen.
Yes. Does anyone have another answer?
15.
The answer is 17. You are right. We move to the next question. What's the misfit want to do again?
Lose weight.
Anyone know?
Losing weight.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Minh. And the next question. Does anyone remember 𝗏𝗏𝗖𝗢𝐻𝐃 example of the new word of today? The hard question for everyone. Anyone volunteer? Why, why, why you say the answer, Mr. Trinky, Miss Trinky? Anh Sơn.
She already respond the answer on the chat box. You see?
Yes. The next question. If you know the answer, turn on the mic and tell me about it. Conan talk about his new position at the Toastmaster. What it is?
Is it division director?
Yes. You are right. 𝗠𝗲𝗏𝗁. So, move to the next question. How many people participate in the first Miss Hải Anh workshop? How many?
4.
4.
Wow, a good memory. Mr. Thiết, Miss Thiết. Em thấy em hơi nhạt đó mọi người.
Cố lên.
The next question. Who is midterm favorite speaker right now?
Miss T.
Yeah. Wow. And we have Miss Uyên have a challenge for us. Close your eye for a period of time. How long?
20 seconds.
Wow, congratulations, Mr. Hero. And the next question. 𝗠𝗲𝗏 had a mindful story about her name. What's her name?
Tam Nu.
Hanu. Hanu.
Yeah, thank you, Miss
Hanu.
Tiết. Thank you, Miss Tiết and Chinky. And the last question. What is special element of identify yourself that Conan mentioned?
Name.
Anyone have another answer?
Family.
Both of you right. Conan mentioned two name and family, right? This is the first time I do this role. I see it not, no. Thank you for joining me in the review memorable moment of today. I would like to end my sharing here. Back to Pat, back to Theory. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks for the humor, Toastmaster Đình Sang, for the sharp and detailed observation. Next, let's hear some grammar and language tips from today's meeting. Please welcome Toastmaster Hương Ly to the stage.
Hello, welcome back again, fellow Toastmaster, my beloved friends. I'm so happy because today a lot of you guys use the word of the day, like Toastmaster of the day, Miss Thu Hiền, Toastmaster Thơm, Toastmaster Hero, Toastmaster 𝗏𝗏𝗖𝗢𝗡. Wow, you're actually a very, very mindful speaker. I'm so appreciative about your effort. I love it so much. And I hope that each of you, please be a mindful speaker, be a mindful listener today. Okay, so as grammarians, I also would love to highlight some beautiful expressions that really caught my attention. This phrase is not very good, but also carry very deep meaning. And let's see how we can apply them in our speech for our great impact. Let's jump right in. The first from our handsome president, Toastmaster Hong Ming. When you are happy, you can reflect on your journey easier. When you are happy, you can reflect on your journey easier. Oh, this sentence, this phrase, it has a clear and positive message reminding us like how happiness can give us clarity. We need to reflect on our life. It's simple, but for me, it's very profound. And next time, instead we say, when you're happy, you can reflect on our journey easier. Instead of easier, we can say more easily for better grammar flow. Okay, just a little reminder, but in the overall, it's a very clear and positive message in general. Put that in the chat board for you. Okay, just be happy and you can reflect everything easier or more easily. All right, next, put myself in other speaker shoe. Do you know this sentence from week 1? Put myself in other speaker shoe. Remember?
Toastmaster Hiền.
Are you sure?
Thu Hiền.
Exactly. You are really a mindful listener today. Oh, only you. Oh, I love you so much. Only you. Toastmaster Thu Hiền is a beautiful lady. Wow. This phrase is the perfect expression of empathy. It shows how we can understand other perspective. And I believe it's really important in communication and leadership also. So put yourself in other shoe is a fantastic idiom, everyone. And it shows you're making great effort to see things from other point of view. I encourage all of you guys, put yourself in other speakers, in other shoes, whenever you are in communications situation. So now I would love to challenge you, just say a word, a phrase, a message that you feel impressed the most from all the speakers today, because I would love to check if you are really a mindful listener today. Okay, I challenge you now. I will choose some of you. You look like my student, and I will pick some of you. Right, let's choose one of the phrase, the message, the sentence, any ones you love from some speaker, any speaker today. Toastmaster Tâm Như, which phrase do you love? It's like the reaction of my student. Okay.
I'm sorry, my teacher, except from my speech, I don't remember anything.
Okay, right. So can you repeat your main message of your speech?
Main message from my speech.
One sentence, please.
We cannot beat time, but we can beat our ego.
Oh, cool. We can beat time. Oh, but we can beat our ego. Oh, how beautiful it is. Thank you so much. Can you point down on the chatboard? Please point, write down on the chatboard. Thank you, Tâm Như. Wow, my lovely student. Okay. The next one, I go to Toastmaster Conan. He smile a lot. Okay, Conan, tell me the favorite one. The favorite phrase.
Sorry, this student doesn't really remember your question. Can the teacher repeat the question, please?
Oh my
Sorry.
God. Oh my God. Okay, I will punish you later. The question is, what is the phrase, the word or the sentence impressed you the most in the whole meeting? Message, the phrase, the words, the sentence, anything you impressed, you love the most in any speaker. Let's think about that.
Oh.
Or you can repeat your message again. It's okay. But anything you love from speaker today.
Yeah, I don't know my message. Really, for this speech is just to practice. So just have more vocal variety, and that's the main message for me, to practice. That's it.
Beautiful. And today I also
Yeah.
see Conan have like the big chance in vocal variety. Thank you, Conan, for sharing. It's a great
Yes.
reminder. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next student is could be Toastmaster Harold. Very mindful speaker from beginning to the end. Miss Harold, can you share the one you
Favorite term today is from our president. Losing a piece of myself.
losing?
A piece of me, yeah.
Oh, wow, cool. Can you help me please type that in the chat board? And everyone can apply that in the future. Oh, wow, lovely. So today I was mindfully listening and somehow I forgot to note it down because some of you use the word too beautifully that make me forgot to write it down. But because to all of you, I can also collect some of the very impressive one. Once again, thank you very much for joining the meeting today. Just remember, language is not just about grammar, but it's about connections, emotion, and the way we express that word. Connection, emotion, and expression. And today, we have plenty of that. Thank you all my lovely, mindful participants today. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you for your helpful grammar insight, Toastmaster Hương-Ly. And let's be mindful of how we use our second chances in life. Yeah. Now, here comes one of the more exciting moments of the day, the awards. Please welcome our club president, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn, to announce and present the awards to our outstanding members.
Here comes the most awaiting section of the meeting. So let me share my screen. Let me open Canva and share my screen with everyone. Oh, wait. I need to, just 1 second, some technical issue from my side. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I'm just sharing my whole desktop over here. Everyone didn't see anything. Okay, so for today, let's go across the winners. The best evaluator today goes to Toastmaster Hero. Well done. Thank you for joining us today. Can we have a photo with Toastmaster Hero?
Yeah, I can take
Okay.
it. Cheese. Okay.
Thank you, Tâm Như, thank you, Hero. And the next award would go to best prepared speech, and the winner would be Toastmaster Tâm Như. Well done.
Wow. Thank
Wow.
you, everyone. It's been a long time that I did speech and feeling passionate about doing speech. Where's me? Okay. Okay, I'll take it too. Okay, cheese and Minh.
Peace.
Okay.
Thank you. Well done, Tâm Như. We need to listen more from you. And last but not least, best table topic speaker belong to, wow, we have a tie, Toastmaster Hải Anh and Hero. Well done.
Yay, let me add spotlight. Okay, congrats. Okay, cheese, everyone. Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying all the way until now to our meeting. And for the meeting today, I mentioned before that like there would be so many second chances, but one of the second chance that I really treasure is to go back to Toastmaster throughout my journey over here at EXCO meeting a few months ago. It was quite a troubling meeting, but in that meeting I saw a lot of silence from someone. I saw like a lot of blunt honesty from another members, and I saw like someone getting stuck at what they are trying to do. And in all of that, I see myself all over again. I see myself, the person that I try to get rid of from my life. And I got angry and I got frustrated because of that. And I asked myself what I was doing here. But then watching everyone's working together slowly, I noticed that despite the struggle that everyone is having, we still try to learn from each other. We work well together in the end. We learn to compensate. We learn to appreciate other people. So why did I change? I didn't need to change myself, right? I don't want to become someone else. And at Toastmaster, especially in EXCO, I become someone more. I didn't leave my past behind, but I made it here in other people. But the more beautiful things that I learned throughout my journey as an EXCO is that I see the glimpses of future of myself and I see in everyone over here. In Minh Nhỏ humor, I always enjoy those funny moments that I would think of myself as very funny as well. In Tâm Như passion for learning, I always see that it could be something I want as well. In Conan's patience and passions for everything, I see the mentor that I would want to become. And in Bảo, in Hòa, in Hương Ly, in everyone over here, I see the glimpses of the future that I want to become. And this is the magic of second chances. At Toastmaster especially, they don't bring me back to my own past. They make me feel happy with my past. And I also get to see the future with the people around me. So if you are thinking of giving yourself a really good second chance, why not join Toastmaster as an EXCO? You learn a lot. You get to see your past and your future and become even more you. Thank you. And this will be the end of our meetings. Thank you for being with us until this moment. Congratulations to giving yourself a really good second chance today with our meeting. All right. Okay. How is everyone feeling?